Aloha, aloha. I hope you all can hear me. Can you hear me? All right. It looks like I have some people. Shocked y'all. I needed an extra 15 minutes. I got off work late, and after I got off work, I forgot we don't have our cook anymore. So if you want to eat, you better get your butt in there and cook. I decided to go run and cook. So, with that said, I had to push back my time a little bit. Remember when my show first started, and my son Justin, he used to co-host with me. And remember, we used to go later at night. We went at 8 instead of 7, which is 11, I guess, instead of 10. I'm pretty sure that was the reason. Couldn't put my finger on it and what had happened, but in hindsight, being 2020, and revolutionary and revealing as it is, I do believe that that might be the reason. So I'm gonna go to the audience, and I'm gonna say hello. She's gonna say hello. So I have my computer, which got old and it's grainy. And so I bought a second lap monitor to go with it. So that's why you see my head going like this. And this new monitor, woo, girl, it's showing everything. Like, I know that when I watched back my last show, which was 2 weeks ago, I was like, where's all these? Like, I had these. Obviously, I was suffering from the split lip, just me and my mouth. But yeah, y'all seeing all of these blemishes and things. um, no, yeah, no. Well, Lizzie, see what had happened was, if I went when it was convenient for you guys, I would be trying to work and have a little fun. So I got to go when it's convenient for me, and I just hope that you lose a little bit of sleep. I'm not gonna go as long as I went last time. That's why I went long last time, because I knew, I wasn't gonna be going live the week after. I didn't really know, but I had a feeling, because I've been averaging like every other week and things like that, especially with the move and things. Things are really starting to kind of level out. Things have really settled down. And so I was set to go last week against my own surprise, and my baby was in a car accident. Yes. So you guys know that I'm an insurance adjuster, and I handle these types of things every day. I just could not have been prepared for when it happened to my baby. So she had been in an accident. I think, I can't remember the date, but I know she was off 12 or 13 days. So she just got cleared this past Friday. She returned to work Saturday, and she returned to school Monday. She's in college, and her accident came for her, was first day of midterms. So not only did she get impacted the rest of the week, she had a concussion, and she had got pulled out of everything because of the nature of her major. So she's a music major. Any of you have been rocking with me from the beginning, you've probably heard her sing. She's been on the show. She was the first African American at UNLV to get into the operetta program. Unfortunately, that program was going to send them over to Russia. And as you know, Russia has some civil unrest going on. So the program had to redefine about a year and a half ago, and just kind of move, into like different avenues and things like that. She's been, handling some German opera, which I never knew they had. And then obviously Italian opera, which for her is like, it's like mainstream. And so she tried to steer clear of it because she wanted to do something, a little bit different and things. And then on top of that, she loves teaching kids and things like that. She has been doing some student teaching, and the goal ultimately is that hopefully she can grow into a music program. But she also conducts, and once she hit her head against the windshield and her arm and hip, that definitely impacted her ability to conduct and things like that. So she's doing much better. She's definitely healed and things like that. And she just got, for her bodily injury and her pain and suffering, she did just get a nice settlement, really nice. So she's going to be able to bank some money. And more importantly, she's going to be able to get her own dang on car. So she get the hell up out of mine. And now I got to get my car back on track. So, depending on where you go, there's the consensus that, there's so much damage. She got hit broadside. So she's driving, boom. Let me get you a better picture. She's driving, boom. And, the damage is all to the passenger side of the vehicle. If you look on the driver's side, still looks like my little baby, still looks like my little peanut. But then when you look on the other side, you're like, whose car is this? Like, why you leave home in my car, come back in somebody else's car? So that's, the nature and how it looks and things. But this weekend, she's going to get with her Uncle Kerwin. He is a genius at looking at, the things that could be wrong with used vehicles. And hopefully she will have her own vehicle soon. She'll have a little bit of money that she has banked up in her savings because it has been, ingrained in her not to spend it all on a car. Obviously, that's the first thing that anyone would think of. I'm going to give me a brand new car. So I told her I don't think it's a good idea to spend it all on a car. Get something for now and have a little cushion for now also, rainy days, things like that. So hopefully she's thinking, and yeah, I can get her, so giving you guys just a little bit of opening. That's what I've been up to, slaving over her hand and foot. I don't know how my mother ever did that. I guess I don't have a guilty conscience or anything, so it's not fun for me to slave over my baby. I wanted to get up. I'd be like, get up, rise, you shall rise. And it don't work. She'd be like, Mom. So, I come back the next day, rise ye, and it still don't work. Um, so, it's a work in progress, but she's up. She's up out and about. She's back to getting on my nerves, with her little silly quips and things. So let me get in here and say hi to everybody. Hi, Sherry. How are you? And Mutnut's here. Oh, Rhonda. Hi. Cherie says, I just finished kitting up my custom. It only has 30 colors and 2 ABs, but the canvas is absolutely massive. So it took me 4.5 days to kit it up, and one color had 47 bags. Like, what size bags are these? I need to know what size bags you working with. Um, are you working with these kind of bags to kit up? 47 of these? That's a lot of bags. Like, we couldn't just leave it in the original package and then put a label on it. That sounds like a lot. Okay, okay. Well, you having fun over there? Hi, Shawana. Hello. How you doing? Moving over from there, Cherie also says, when I was doing the checklist for it, almost fell out my chair when I passed the number 20 and I looked down and still had a long train to count yet. I think I would have been the same way. The canvas is 5 feet long, 48 inches wide. It is definitely taller than me because I am 4 feet 9, if that. That's a shock. Lizzie's saying hi to everyone. She's saying bedtime. You better not be in the bed, Lizzie. Angie, working and lurking. Hi, Rochelle. Where are you at right now? Are you home relaxing? The WNBA are playing tonight. New York versus Vegas. Please pull it out, Vegas. Just go home. Win and go home. Um, uh, yes, Lizzie, I'm happy she's okay also. I've been teasing her and I've been trying to keep her smiling and stuff. I'm going to tell you right now, like I said, I do this all day, every day. And Vegas!
Yeah. Oh,
um, when she first came home, I was like trying to calm her down because she was real jittery. She was real nervous and things. And I was like, listen, I need you to calm down. I need you to just relax your mind. I'm trying to say all of the soothing things that I say on a daily basis. That crap was out the door when we got up in, and she was told she has a concussion. I'm like, wait, what? What? And I couldn't believe it. I'm looking at all the papers and everything and all of the results of the test. I couldn't believe it. So she's always reading music. And because her eyes are always, moving and stuff, there was the concern, about any swelling and then her neurologic function. I didn't know any of that. And so this put me in like a different perspective, a different mindset and things. I was really like upset. I was really concerned. So let me tell you, I think I did I tell somebody this. This little girl at the scene, she was such a lawyer. Like I'm in shock. If you have damage on the side of your car, because cars don't jut out like elbows, they don't. They can't bing, they don't boom. They go straight, but they come this way. But there's nothing that can cause it to so it can't just jump you know, into harm's way. If there's damage on the side, something hit it. Now, you can put your vehicle in the path of something that hit it. But if you are traveling and you don't have a light, you don't have a stop sign, and the other party does, then you put your vehicle in the path of someone who ran a light or a stop sign, literally. And what was said was, "Oh, what's going on?" And that's when she hit me. She hit me. You have damage in the front or the rear of your vehicle, and the other vehicle has damage on the side. Again, that vehicle can put itself in your path. But even if that occurred, it didn't hit you. You still hit it. So, but I get it, that sells the story, right? That sells the story. So because I am who I says I am. I feel like Popeye when I say that. But because I am who I says I am, when they was talking about settling and things, nope, we got a dollar amount and we ain't going no less because your child is a liar. Sorry, guys. Don't hate me. Don't unsubscribe. But that's the route I went because I feel like in the moment, what do they say? If you're in the woods and, nobody can see you, would you still do what you're supposed to do? That type of thing. But they didn't just stop there, lying at the scene of things. They tried to supersede everything and hurry up and run and file this claim under my insurance with the same falsehood that they were telling their own insurance company. Keep in mind, again, I'm an adjuster. And so because of that, I'm sitting here like, are you serious right now? They file a claim under my insurance. And they said the same thing. She just came out of nowhere and hit the other person. Are we serious? Yes, she came out of nowhere. She was driving along, following the rules. Just so you guys are aware, it could have been worse. My daughter drives 2 miles an hour. She get on my nerves. I don't let her take me anywhere at all. Like, girl, can we get to the speed limit? Just get to it. Not, she drives like her Aunt Rebecca. Anyway,
yeah.
just kidding. Rebecca drives 3 miles below the speed limit. My daughter's got to at least be, she's legal. So you're not supposed to drive 20 miles or more below. She's 19. 19 miles, I'd say maybe 18. I'll give her that. So she's giving everybody the opportunity to really get her because she's not like, she's not going too much at the flow of traffic. And that's how she got because she drives so slow. So, with that said, when you have somebody that's driving slow and they just across, the how the heck do you hit them? Like she giving you plenty of time to stop. I'm just gonna be honest. She give everybody plenty of time to get around her. How you hit the hell out of her? You couldn't have been doing what you were supposed to be. You couldn't have been watching because you missed the traffic control altogether, right? So you could have been watching and things, and then you run and turn in a claim. Should we get them for fraud? That's like a fraudulent claim right there. I'm just saying. I don't know. But anyway, I feel bad because I took it out on her insurance. Nope, your person shouldn't have lied. We got a number. You don't have to meet it. I'm sure our lawyer would get them to meet it. They didn't want to deal with any lawyers. They met the number. It was just really one offer, but it just felt good to just. I got some revenge for my baby, and now she's going to have a nice little bank account. It'll probably be gone by summer. Just saying. Moving over from there, someone says, Shawana, I miss you. Haven't seen you in a while. How are things? That's Mickey Sunshine. That's Mickey Sunshine. Mickey, did Rebecca tell you I tried to create a road trip to kid? Better not say that on YouTube. To come and grab you, perhaps maybe not against your will. I don't know. But I did try to orchestrate one behind the scenes last week. I was like, well, let's plan a trip in the middle of the country. We'll go get Mickey. Hopefully she shared that. They're like Diamond Art Club bags. Oh, you guys are having it. I'm home. Okay, yeah, good. Glad to hear she's okay. I'm getting caught up. Sorry, I know I've been rambling. Oh, finally made a reminder to come here. I'm always forgetting. I'm getting old. Oh, Mickey, me too. Let's do it. Didn't you say that last year, Rochelle? I think you had an idea about getting Mickey last year and road tripping. You're like, let's start in Florida. Let's get Mickey and let's drive up. We were going to head over, I think, I think we're going to go Tima, Crashly, Rebecca. I remember, I think that was you that said it. You love the idea? I know that it wasn't mine. I'm not going to lie. I believe it was Rochelle's. She said something last year. Erwell, I'm a known hermit, aren't I? You are a known hermit, and we're all just trying to come up with a plan to get you on board. So I want to show you guys. I just been smiling so much lately. I have been really coming back into my own. Oh man, I've been feeling great. I really have. If you guys know Tammy, Marissa's sister, her last name is Clevenger, and she is on IG. She posted um, she posted a saying about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it basically is like, just give yourself every day. I have to look it up. I didn't have it prepared. I wonder if I'm able to share it in here. But one of the things that oh, I don't have Instagram on my laptop. I don't know. I don't know. You sign up for stuff on your phone when you old, when you 29, you forget like passwords and stuff like that. So you can't move from one device to another. So when you have it on your phone, that's the only way you can access it. You can't get it on your laptop unless you signed up on both or you were smart and wrote everything down. I've been trying to get into my Instagram on, on my laptop for about a year and I can't. Because I'm funny like that. Uh, um, Rochelle said, yes, I'll hop on a plane to Florida, rent a travel hotel, and a driver. Oh, that's going to be so much fun. I'll get us a huge travel bus and we can have fun. There you go, a big bus for all of us. I'm going to tell you right now, if we got a bus And we all got together on that bus and traveled. They could make a sitcom out of our hijinks. I mean, really, that's what I told Rebecca, Mickey. I said we need a road trip. We do. We need a road trip. Now, me and Rebecca will be late. We will definitely be coming in after everybody else. We're gonna miss the exit a couple of times. Because we're gonna be talking about stuff we shouldn't be talking about. And we get distracted very easily. I think that's a great idea. We should do it. I really do. Just gotta let me know in advance. Because I don't know how much vacation time I'm gonna have. I know I gotta get rid of some. I always have to get rid of some. Um, and I probably gonna have to get rid of a little bit more. I'm taking an impromptu trip in November, the first weekend in November. I got a friend. She's gonna be turning 55, so I'm gonna go. We we already know. Listen, it's no big surprise or nothing like that, girl. But we gonna go down because when she comes to Vegas, she always looks me up. We always go out. We go hang, have a good time. I've never been to her next. She lives in North Carolina. So I'm gonna go hang out and go have a good time and things. And then I'm gonna come home. So hijinks, not hiding. No, you know, I think that hard. Mickey, you're so bad. So, uh-oh, it's my booty. My booty's backing up. I I've been bad. I've been bad. Y'all see my little buddy back there? That's my baby right there. That's my baby. I keep him close. So I bought him at one of the retreats. Not last year, the year before. Bought him because I needed to sit on something. So I'm like, oh, this is nice and squishy. I took it from a little girl in Target. I felt bad. Not really, but I did. Maybe no. Maybe no. I don't think so. So what happened was she asked for the squish model. She asked for the squish model. Isn't it cute? Look at the color. Oh, he's so cute. Anyway, Mom was like, "Are you freaking kidding me? This thing is like $29. I'm not buying this." And she was flipping out. And I was like, "Okay, honey, I'll go ahead and take that. I'm pretty sure you won't be getting it." So, mm, but yeah, Mom was like, "Thank you." So I felt like I did us all some justice. It was a good Samaritan. And now instead of I think his name is Hal. Instead of Hal sitting on the shelf, lonely, Hal's got several friends now. You ought to see my living room. I told my kids when we moved here that should be fun. North Carolina should have some decent weather. Might be a little cold for you. It might be. It's gonna probably be. But obviously it's gonna be some drinking, dancing. Not as much as you, Tima, and Jerry. Mostly line dancing. But my friend, she can't line dance. She's got like two left feet. So she's like me. But I mean, I can put a shoulder into it. Little bit of shoulder. And so, but I think it'll be a lot of line dancing and stuff. The last time she was here in Vegas, there was a line dance convention. That's how we roll. And that's Sierra, right? This is how I got the stomach and stuff. I can maybe do Sierra's part. How we roll. um, so last time she was here in Vegas, she was here for a line dance convention. I was like, they have these things? And so it was a ton of people. That's from all over. Texas, Tejas. I'm tell you right now, I know we got a lot of family in Texas. And yes, catch the beat. And so you know, I always say that if something happened here and I had to relocate, Texas would be it. I mean, Texas got cowboys. So when I went to this convention with her, they had a ton of cowboys. I mean, they had them different heights, different hat heights, different types of boots. Some had spurs, some didn't. I don't know what the meaning behind the spurs are, but I know some people say, "Do you wear spurs with your boots?" And other people like, "Yeah, no, I ain't doing no spurs with my boots." They had a multitude of ethnicities. If you like cowboys, you could have one in all your ranges. And so they came here. It was a huge convention. They was doing all kind of line dances, and I couldn't pick up on one. I know that one that Rebecca Napier likes to do with the wobble. I know that one. And so, but that one was few and far between. They had a ton of others. So if you like to line dance, look up the community because they have so much going on. They have a ton of conventions. They get together and they actually compete. They have like line dance offs, you know. So I think that's almost like, Greece, where, that's neat. I think that's really neat. Uh, Whenever you guys are doing something, you shouldn't. I'm right there with you, at least in spirit. Angie says, Tia, did I tell you my daughter, Jessica's fiance's daughter's name is Tia? Well, they call her that for short. I'm also going to be a grandma, and Tia reminds me of you. And she kind of looked, oh, oh, my daughter's fiance is a Black American. Oh, that's so cute. I bet their babies are going to be awesome. So, yeah, moving over from there, you guys, like behind. Oh, you can't see behind me. I got to turn. I got to turn behind me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I've been busy. I've been shopping. One. I don't know if you guys have purchased lately. Some people are waiting for Black Friday, right? Waiting. Look what I got. Look what I got. Yeah, I'm trying to figure a way with this new setup, you know, how I can show you guys. I don't know. I will probably just take you off, maybe and show you guys. But that's one. The next one, the next one. Now this company is just you know how some people, they get rejuvenated, they get their, youth back or something. This company has just, if you guys are on Instagram, that's IG, right? Yeah, that's Instagram. If you guys are on Instagram, make sure you get over Dreamer Designs. It's coming for your wallet, is all I could tell you. They have been coming up with some just amazing releases. So I've noticed that at least, how many times have you guys like, oh, okay, that's cute, that's nice, so at least two, maybe even three of their releases a week. I'm like, dang, it's not a must have because I'm watching my coins, but I really like that. I really want that, and I would really do that. So I got one. I got a couple more, but I just wanted to show you guys this one because I thought this was cute. They have two of these. This was the first one. They have my whole wallet, right? So they have two of these. This is something that Mindy did at the retreat in June. She came up with these gnome homes. We had a ton of fun. I did. I created them. I showed you my little gnome in a, it's like a little terrarium and things. And I thought it was so cute. Obviously, we did what we could with the little supplies, and everybody was so creative. Some made gnome homes with the little fences and gates and things. So when this first came out, I'm gonna have to take this off. You guys know I don't unbox a lot. Because of this move and trying to figure out what I was gonna do. I never realized. I'm gonna be honest. I never realized how many diamond paintings I had that were unboxed. Initially, I was only gonna leave like, those highly desired ones, like the princesses, the Mandy Manzano princesses and things like that. Something happened. I still had over 200 and something in boxes. Um, and I didn't realize that because I got like 200 in my portfolio that I keep under my bed. So I hope that you guys can see this. It is gorgeous. And it is, I'm looking at it. I'm trying to make sure you guys can see it. They had a second one. I'm just horrible at this. Here we go. And this was the one that was called the Pink Mushroom House. It was the one that came out first. They had a second one that they released. It's a little more muted and it's not as much green in there. This one I liked a little bit better. Well, I got this one first, but I was going to get the second one. But when I did my comparison, I said I like this one better because it has the grass in there, and it definitely looks like whenever you guys see me do my landscapes and stuff, it's always based on, oh, I would love to live there. And this one really just makes me want to move in, wants me to pack up and just say, hey, I'm home. Hi, I'm home. What do you guys think? What are you working on tonight? Hopefully everybody is, middle of the week. The week is starting to settle down and you see an end in sight. You guys are actually about to, think about your crafting for the weekend. One of the things that I want to point out, I know that starting this weekend, Hallmark countdown to Christmas. And I know every year I'm like, oh, I'm gonna watch. Who gonna watch with me? I'm gonna come back and that's not changing this year either. But I want to review. I'm gonna be reviewing everything that I am watching. Uh, I have. I'm working on Dakota Libra. It's gorgeous. Aww. So this year, the other thing that I've already done for this year is I have my wine. Don't judge. And I also have my menu. So for this week, Saturday, I already have my wine picked out. I'm going with an Olive Garden. I like Olive Garden's different wines and things like that. They have this really sweet, crisp wine. It's cheap. It's only $16 a bottle. And I have two bottles. Not because I plan, well, a bottle of wine is really two glasses. Who told me that? Was that you, Rochelle? Somebody told me a bottle of wine is really only two glasses. And when they put it into perspective like that, how many glasses do you plan to drink? That's how you got to look at it. So I probably will have two glasses, but I don't usually indulge by myself. I usually have either one of my kids, my son, he crafts. My daughter, she doesn't craft. My son loves to craft, loves crafting. Him and three of his friends, three of his boys, they all left me diamond painting and tried to start their own embroidery business. It was a great idea. Had a great business plan and things like that. Um, they had the clientele. They were hanging out at a um, mixed martial arts gym, and a lot of people were, in crews. They would help each other work out and things like that. They were, fight buddies and ring whatever, and so they would come to their sessions, and in groups, and they had an idea to embroider logos on the backs of their workout robes, their shorts, selling them gear and things. It was a great idea. It really was trying to take off, but there was only one, possibly two of them that was doing all the work. And it was a lot of work, and it really did call for all four of them. And the unfortunate part is when you start a business, especially a craft business, there's a lot of work that has to go in up front, in the implementation and the planning so that people have a great product and people have something that they can enjoy. And if there's a multitude of people that are starting this venture, then all of them need to be all in. Otherwise, it's one or two people doing more work than the others. And it gets to be a source of strain and tension, which is what occurred. So, needless to say, if you're watching, and I doubt if he is because he's exhausted, but if you are watching on your phone or something, Justin, it was an awesome idea. Don't give up on that dream. Maybe just, curtail a few things and see if there's a way that you can do it yourself. You may want to contact your Auntie Rochelle. She may be able to help you out with this cricket because I'm pretty sure that might be the answer to all of your dreams. and Angie says, I'm working on Lumina from DAC and almost done. I have one row left. Ah! I hope you celebrate when you get that complete. It feels so good. It really does. I am also working on a blanket and almost done with it. I have been crocheting birthday and Christmas presents. Woo! My grandson Leo is learning to crochet from me because he wants to not me telling he wants me to tell him try it. Oh, he doesn't want to hear you telling him to try it. And he diamond paints with you. Yes. So when I started, I was 7. When I started crocheting, I was 7. I think that's what, second grade or something like that. Um, and by the time I was in third grade, there were other kids that wanted to crochet. So we started an after school crochet club. And I'll never forget, it was more boys in there than girls. And they took up all the crafting ideas, all of the yarn, because people were donating yarn until they started playing sports, which is fifth grade. We we were outnumbered. But I do remember that there were more boys in our crochet club than girls. And we were sitting there talking about them. We had her. Imagine little 7, 8 year olds got their arms folded, get on my nerves. I was gonna get that green. And he gonna take it. All that brown, all that orange. We were horrible. Horrible, horrible. But I wanna say the end of fifth grade was like maybe March, April, springtime. Something happened. One of the boys had discovered basketball or something, and they were starting to get more into sports and things like that. And then we would be sitting in there by ourselves. The boys would be outside. Guess where we went? All that complaining, all them years. Couldn't wait to get them up out of our crochet club. Soon as they leave, guess who go following them out the door? It's boring in here without them. Let's go see what they doing. We out there, all of a sudden, we cheerleaders. Go, 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 Tony, go, Tony, go, Jerry, go, Jerry. That was stupid. That was so dumb. But we did. We spent a few years complaining, whining, fussing, only to get rid of them and then to be bored without them. So, true story. That's how women think. So, not only was she busy buying diamond paintings, Berta, this is all on you. Everybody is trying these out. Everybody. So I won't just say, but Berta, she sat next to me at the retreat. She was working diligently on hers. And when I tell you, they just are so shiny, so sparkly. I just had to have my own box. I got a few more coming, but I had to save some money because I am going to see the color purple and I need to bling out some of my color purple. I needed a pair of Crocs to bling out for color purple. That's coming out Christmas Day, so I can't give myself the gift on Christmas. I needed to get it beforehand. Paint Gym. Paint Gym. Let's see, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know how this happened, but I had a shopping cart over $250 of Paint Gym stuff. And I had to reassess my life at that point. I started hearing T-Moss. She was sitting on my shoulder and she was like, FOMO, FOMO. She gets on me about that. And I was like, not really, but, you know. So, got my paint gems. I'm excited. This little toolkit, kind of jam packed. Look at that. Now, I don't know what you guys going to say, but these diamonds, let me see I don't know if you guys going to be able to see them. You ain't going to be able to see them. In person, this is the thing. I've been summoned. Berta! Berta, girl, need I say more? And I have more coming. So when I tell you these diamonds, they don't look as bright in this package as they do when you put them down. But like I said, Berta the enabler, she sat next to me and she was working on her paint gem and it was just so sparkly and so gorgeous. And I mean every pluck, she's a plucker just like me. And every pluck, I was like, oh man, that's coming out nice. They're real quick, they're easy. And I feel like even after I'm doing these while I'm working, while I'm drinking, watching my Hallmark this weekend, I feel like I will be able to still, you know, to still maybe not make too many mistakes. So I'm just going to do my little, I haven't started these, but hopefully this is not too bad and you guys can see these. Okay. Aren't these cute? The little images, they look like little cross stitch images. This is like horrible angle. You guys are like getting all this foam. I'm sorry. Getting up. I don't want to pull that off. Ooh, look at. And the images are so cute. I think, what do they call those picture frames that you can like reach into? Like they're recessed or something. Wouldn't these be cute to go inside? I love you, Berta. Mwah. Isn't that cute? Couple more. I'm moving slow. I'm sorry. Just the cutest. And the colors are so cute. And based on how I have like narrowed it down, I haven't narrowed it down enough, but I have narrowed it down to like 6 items in my cart. I think I need to narrow it down a little bit more. There's nobody getting Christmas from me if I keep buying. I bought, I have 2 more diamond paintings coming. And, oh, Roselle, I miss you. Isn't it cute? Oh, look at this one. This is cute too. Love. I'm gonna create a station. Oh, this was the nicest thing that I saw. So the last few are, they're gonna spell out a word. I'm pretty sure you guys can guess which word. But so much fun, especially after you're done to decorate around these. It's gonna be beautiful. The ideas are gonna be flowing. As long as I'm sober and I don't have any wine in me. And then here we go. They were hard. It was hard to choose. Like, which one do I really want? Which one do you want the most? And I had to like, that wasn't helping. That didn't help at all. So I was like, no, I got to reevaluate. If which one do you think you could like make something else out of and maybe give away, turn it into a gift? I had to literally like think of it like that because these are just, they were so cute and I couldn't decide. But it's $40 a box. And because it's $40 a box, 2 boxes already add up. So I had to really say, girl, you got to reevaluate your life. Like I said, I could hear T-Mom sitting on my shoulder. FOMO. Tia, FOMO. So, toolkit. These are their tweezers. Kind of cute. They're plastic. I don't use tweezers. Well, not for diamond painting. I'll be plucking and I'll be plucking because she's turning into a man. As soon as you hit 29, you turn into a man. Get one of these. Obviously, we get the little tiny tray. We get the standard wax. You know what I think they should do? Everybody is putting scents and aromas in their waxes. Why don't these companies do that also? I think it would set the, oh, and get one of these. More importantly, you get a bag. I do like these bags. I do repurpose. Anytime I get like a bag, I love the Dreamer Designs bags. I'm going to be honest. When I have them, I'll take one of my pins and I'll use them to polish them once they're finished. So right before they go into packaging, I Thank you, Dreamer. Keep making them nice, soft, velvety bags because that's what I use them for. Yes, my my repurposed bag. Other than that, that's what I've been up to. I've been feeling really good. I've been feeling great. Um, just had that one little hiccup with my daughter. Had the accident and I flipped out. But then after that, I've been pretty good. So just wanted to kind of share with you guys, show you guys, the things that I had got. I love watching everyone's unboxing when they purchase, looking at them. Do you guys have any plans coming up? Like, is there any one company or one project that you're hoping kind of comes back? Obviously, craftably, they have some canvases and things like that, and they sell out. We have a couple new diamond painting companies. A lot of people are really looking at AI. What do you guys think about AI? Kind of on the fence about that. Is it taking away, is it detracting from natural artistry where we are designing with our hand, we're adding color, we're adding light, we're using, our own, or, is it adding to it? I know the pictures look really nice and really enhanced, so, that creation alone, but then it's being taken and it's being changed or charted for diamond painting. And it's up against natural artistry. And I just wonder if I were an artist, how I would feel. It's like, automating my handcraft, my pens, they're handcrafted and things like that. And obviously, because they're handcrafted through a medium, which is polymer clay, that, can break, it's not, perpetually sustainable. How would I feel if someone was able to, recreate that wheel, which, I'm always up against acrylic, glass pens and things like that, but they cost more because glass is, a sturdier, more sustainable medium and things. And so that's why I created the pens, not only to address, arthritis, because I have arthritis in my wrist and it's getting really bad. It's really bad, especially in my left wrist. This is a good thing I don't, diamond paint or pluck with my left wrist. But what do you guys think about that? Don't care for AI. There we go, Yvonne. That's really good, insightful. Any particular reason? Is it something that, again, the pictures are nice. I just don't know how I feel about them taking on representation of artistry, you know, because, um, I still appreciate homemade, handcrafted, natural, talent and things. And anytime someone creates something from their hands and from their heart, and they've touched it with their own creativity, I'm really going to appreciate that so much more than, just something that was artificially created or, a mold type, you know, creation and things. So I just wonder how people feel about that. And I know that there's some beautiful works out there, and I'm not trying to detract from that, but I'm also really just trying to just, you know, we're a community. We've always looked out for the artist. We've always been concerned and made sure. That's why we don't shop as often, AliExpress, Wish. And when we do, we're making sure that we ask those questions, is this licensed artwork, And so that's the question that I asked, that I wonder, where is room for AI and what occurs when it comes to, supporting those just natural artists, natural artistry and things like that. We'll see, because this is going to be an ever evolving topic as AI becomes, more and more clever. I was listening to the radio a few weeks ago, and I heard a story about a lady whose daughter she had taken ill, and she was getting worse and worse, and they were deathly scared. They were trying everything, all tests, and nothing was coming back with conclusive, reliable information. and they ran her symptoms through one of these like chat GPTs or something like that. And it immediately, because it's artificial intelligence, it's a computer that's thinking for you and doing everything. And it immediately came back with the two or three other rare cases, and they were able to get a diagnosis and get her started on a treatment that has prolonged. She's still alive, but obviously we don't know. It's not 5 years down the road, it's not 10 years down the road, but she is no longer in jeopardy the way that her parents were so scared they were going to lose her and things like that. So that was for good, right? That was awesome. That was amazing. It saved them having to maybe analyze her remains to determine what may have occurred. They were able to find something because it's so rare, and other people who had those same symptoms who were on treatment paths, they were able to get that technology to her right away. So I don't know. I'm on the fence. It can be used for good. Definitely want to see how it can, you know, treat, long-term illnesses going forward. But where are we at when it comes to natural artistry? And I do, always want to make sure that artists are, considered and are revered for the time and the creativity that they put into their hard work. You know, I would like that, right? Well, I just wanted to jump on here, kind of go over what my last couple of weeks have been like, and then round it out by showing you just some happy moments and things like that. I am still creating. I do have some behind the scenes custom that I'm working on. I got some new colors of clay, and I'm just wondering, I show these to you guys all the time. Sometimes I have a miss, sometimes I have a hit. So this color right here is called light pink, and you may not be able to tell, but it's definitely a light pink. And then this right here is lavender. Lavender. Trying to create something with them. I haven't found anything yet. This is a teal pearl. Okay. And then this one right here, this is a little different. It's called ice blue pearl. And you can't see, but when you look really, really close, there are glitter crystals in there. I was trying to show it, but these four colors together, I've been trying, maybe if you guys can see them together. Hold on. Well, I was trying to see if you guys can give me a pen name that just encompasses these four colors. Are you able to see them? I know that they're a little bit, they're pastel, and this isn't usually the pastel time of the year. But think spring, we gotta work ahead. I think that's gonna be my goal. I do have some things that like I think I told you guys, if you follow me. I've been telling you guys that new for 2024. Moving forward with just a new size pen. Let me see if I can kind of show you guys. I've done these in the past, but they've been one-offs. So as you guys can see, this is my regular little pup, and it's my standard pen. It's 3.5 inches. And this one right here is called the Curvy Gal. And Curvy Gal is usually it's about 5 inches. So sometimes, depending on the wrap, it's a little bit shorter, it's like 4 and 3/4. But for the most part, the Curvy Gal is 5 inches. And so moving forward for 2024, my standard pen is going to be the Curvy Gal because I have a lot of people that have reined in over the years. They've given me feedback. And some of the things that, my pen testers do say is that they prefer, a pen that just kind of comfortably rests a little bit more. They feel like they're still scrunching with the smaller pens. And I can understand that. I have tiny hands. And so I can't create for just me. I have to create for everyone. And so these will be samples or giveaway items. So if you win a giveaway, you'll get a little pup. Yay! If you purchase, you'll get a curvy gal. Yay! Sadrina's diamonds. Oh, thank you. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Mickey says, then again, some people think digital drawing isn't real art, even though it's a human using a different medium. I have tried my hand at digital art. I'm not good. I don't know if you guys watched. There was a DP-a-thon that I had participated in, and I was showing different forms of just crafts that you guys would be able to anticipate. I think I kicked that DP-a-thon off. And so I said, look out. There's going to be new crafts that you guys may be able to attach yourself to, and you may be able to really immerse yourself into the crafting community with a new craft. I did highlight cross stitch. I highlighted crochet. Obviously, diamond painting. We talked about, miniatures. That's, the word that should not be, mentioned. But we talked about a lot of different crafts. And one of the other things that I went on to do towards the end of that kickoff was to display something different and show people a different side of me, that I had the ability to draw. And so I asked the audience what they wanted me to draw. And the funny thing is, you did. You bought Procreate. We will have to get together behind the scenes so that we can. I have it. I don't know how to use it. I bought it. So I don't know if you remember, I bought the iPad when Rebecca was telling me, um, this had to be like 2020. And she was like, girl, everybody's using an iPad. Why don't you get an iPad? So I bought my iPad in 2020, didn't touch it until 2021. I had it for like a year and a half. And she was like, if you don't open that box, it was still sitting in a box. It still had the cellophane around the box. So then I got it and I started liking it and things like that. And I just upgraded this year. I think March or April, I bought the latest one. And I got Procreate because I have a pen and I didn't have a pen before. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do all the fun things. But it is harder to use, because you have that hand, and you're worrying about it and things like that. I'd like to do a conversion, but I don't know where to start. If anyone knows the best way to start and where I can get my supplies, please get a hold of me. Sadrina Hyed, Heaven and Earth Designs. That is a website for cross stitch, but they also have started to offer cross stitch conversions as well as blank conversions. And so you will be able to get a lot of information if you go to Heaven and Earth Designs. I purchased from Joann's because Joann's Fabric also has the ability to provide you with blank double side. I think it was double side. They might have moved on to poured glue. But when I was in there, I was like, oh, I don't like the sticky medium. So they did provide you with the blank canvas, all the squares. Obviously, you'll have to know how to count over. And it'll be up to you where you start, like left corner, left top, left bottom, right top, right bottom. But yeah, you'll get your cross stitch. Oh, you can buy the kit and then you would buy the diamonds. I don't know if they sell them there or if everyone's still using USA drills. I haven't looked it up in over a year, but that is where I would recommend starting because I know that they have a large community and a lot of people go there. So hopefully that helps. But yeah, I definitely love it. Anyone could draw, just take patience. Look at Rebecca, never painted, and her first watercolors were admittedly pretty simple. But look how good she's got. She has gotten so amazing. She is a actual published, licensed artist now. And she started off just playing with her watercolors, trying out different mediums, trying out different papers, different pressure points. That's where it's at. And so kudos to her. She has taken it to amazing new heights. And there's more to come. Yes. Heaven and Earth Design does it all. Wow. Okay. I'm going to do that. Thank you so much. I'd like to do the Eden. They have a ton up there. And as I said before, they have just the blank pages as well. So that all you do is like you buy it in the size you're wanting, 30 by 40, 40 by 50. I think a lot of them now come with pour glue because a lot of people just kind of abandoned double-sided adhesive, and then, mounted film never took off the way that it was hoping. So a lot of companies, they just are defaulting to port glue, and I believe they have that. Rhonda says I'm back. And so you're able to get the canvas. You'll be able to buy a pattern, and then from there, you'll have to buy your diamonds. Now, a lot of people purchase, I don't know, I think at first they had the kit, the complete conversion kit. Then I think they just, started providing you the patterns and you convert it and buy your diamonds yourself. So you'll want to check and you'll want to look it up. But I know Marissa, she's done a conversion. Marissa is the Crafty Heifer on YouTube. So you might be able to look her up. She's done a cross stitch conversion, which is a lot of fun. Oh, I want to be on the road trip. You would be, except we probably would have to have you fly in. Although we have quite a few people that we could take from the border. Oh, oh, we do still have to cross over because we'd have to go up through into Alaska. So obviously we'd have to plan that out. We had it planned out before, and I know it was Rochelle. I know it was Rochelle because she's the traveler, she's the organizer, and I'm pretty sure it starts in Florida because that was our whole point, getting Mickey and then going on this road trip. I know we head up into the Midwest. Like we're gonna grab Tima and then Rebecca and Crashly, and we're heading over towards Texas. There's so many people to see in Texas. Do we go north? Do we go south? We have family in New Mexico. Um, Man, oh man, this would be the trip. So yeah, I'll fly to Florida and go all the way. So then we come over and we're gonna head over into California. Definitely, Marianne, Sarah, all of them are in California. So we're gonna cut Chris and Kale as we cross on up in. Donnie is in Oregon. This just would have been a great, road trip and things. And imagine as we continue, that's why we need this bus, Rochelle. As we continue stopping and meeting, everybody's coming out with their little knapsack and they join in the bus. So the trip just gets bigger and bigger and bigger till we get on into, we ain't gonna be able to go into Sitka, just so you guys are aware. Sitka is an island. I didn't know that until a few years ago. I thought it was a peninsula, so it's not. It's an island. You got to fly to Sitka. So we're gonna have Berta hop a plane and come to the mainland. But yeah, just dream that would be amazing. So amazing. So amazing. I definitely want to do that. Obviously, I work virtually. And so that's definitely some of the stuff that I've always wanted and talked about doing is getting my truck and then getting my RV and then getting on the road. That's always been my goal. Get on the road. I was in a YouTube live last week, and I there was this gentleman, and he had been off of YouTube for a while. He was returning back, and he had been on the road full time, and unfortunately, he came off the road because he had some he had a family, I think his father, he had a family member that passed away. So he had to go back home and help, get things together, clean things out and things like that. And he hadn't gone live for a while. So then he's, readjusting and he's telling us about the new plans and things. And he had been traveling kind of local, just like within his state. He had been going to all of the state parks. He had been doing the RV parks and things, and he was doing a call to arms where he's going to reach out to his subscribers throughout the US, and he would like, information on going to meet people and going, and that's exactly what I was wanting to do. I wanted to go visit all my subscribers, all my YouTube family, all my sisters. And so I understood what he meant and what he was saying and things. So I reached out and I said, hey, if you ever come to Vegas, we got 42 RV parks. You got plenty of places to come check out here. And we have just the greatest amount of BLM land so that he could almost live in his RV, you know, RV park free, because he doesn't have to pay, fees and things like that. And meanwhile, he could drive in and, enjoy whatever events that he wanted to. And he thought that was such an awesome idea. And then I said, not to mention, I'm an hour from Utah and everybody goes to, Moab and we go hang out and we rock crawl and we off road, which is awesome and it's a lot of fun and things like that. So imagine the guys come here, they travel. What are the women doing while the men are doing that? Crafting. So that was a lot of the fun that we had. We were talking about, let's do a cross stitch conversion. Let's do it. Okay. I will definitely do it. I bought diamonds to do one 2 years ago. I even had my trip to Joanne's film. My daughter filmed it and I didn't upload it. I mean, she was getting booty shots. Like, are you serious? Focus, shoulders and up. Why? She was laughing. Look at my mom. She jingling as she go into Joanne. That's not what this is about. We're not doing that. So I never uploaded it. I was I was in the store. Oh, my hair was flat iron also. And you guys know, if you guys have watched me, when my hair is flat iron, it's like all over the place. It's all over the place. And so it was blowing in the wind and it was like getting bigger and I kept having to, press it down and it was just, all over the place. But yeah, that'll be fun. So if you pick the pattern, Rochelle, I will do it. But don't do me like Billy. Don't pick a hard pattern for our first one. Pick something that we'll enjoy. That way we want to go back and do it again. Remember, think about the miniatures. Should we have been trying to do the camper? No, we shouldn't have. We should have all stuck to the tins, but no. We got professional first one out the door. And how many of us finished those miniatures? Except our friends across the pond in the UK. How many of us finished those? I know I didn't finish mine. I think I made it to step 9 of 892. And it was all of them pieces. They went out. And someone was like, you're going to throw that away? And I was like, yeah. And they were like, you're going to waste money? I was like, this is like my burger, fries, milkshake, and the cupcake that I had 3 weeks ago. I spent about the same amount of money. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm not gonna look at it like that. I'm gonna look at it like I ate this. It was a good snack. And I felt okay. I was at peace throwing it away when I thought of it like that. Yep. Plus there was nobody to pack it up and send it to at all because I and Rebecca enabled that. And I didn't want you guys packing up because Rochelle will do that in a minute. She'll pack her stuff up and take it back to the person that initially suggested it. And I couldn't have 200 people. Hi, Jenny. Hi, T. I've been lurking and working. Unjaded Gym Shop has some nice mini cross. Oh, look at that. See? Look, Rochelle, we are going to have to get over to the Jaded Gym Shop. Again, do not go crazy picking something that'll be a headache. Pick something that'll be fun. Like we'll get our swatches, we'll look like, oh yeah, I'm gonna add this. This is gonna be nice. Let's put this strobe effect. And then let's bling, bling, bling. But it's fun. It's not like, oh, who is supposed to run the electricity in this miniature camper? Yes, it starts with Mickey. I love that. So yeah, we'll have to get over there to the Jaded Gym shop. That's going to be a great idea. We're going to pick out a pattern and we're going to show our progress and what we're doing. That's a good idea. And yeah, I know a few people who have done that, and they've been really, especially when you see, very funny. Yeah, my custom came from. Oh, I think you did say that earlier, Sherry, that it came from there. Well, there you go. So we're gonna all run and jump on Jaded Gym Shop. Make sure you guys put them on your shopping list this week, and make sure that's what you guys are looking for is just ideas when it comes to cross stitch conversion kits. And then when you guys find something, I don't have. You guys are going to need to post it to what's that? All things diamond painting. I think that's yeah, everything diamond painting. That's our public forum where we all are. And make sure you hashtag. What are we going to hashtag? Um, Hashtag Princess Tia. That's what we're gonna do. When you find it and you think it's cute and you want me and Rochelle to review it so that it might be one of the projects we convert, that's definitely what you're gonna do. You're gonna go to Everything Diamond Painting. It's on Facebook. There we go. We're gonna do hashtag Princess Tia. And after we do hashtag Princess Tia, we're going to, mull it over. We're gonna mull it over and we're gonna see, is this something that we would be able to convert and we would be able to work and enjoy and show you guys? I think that's gonna be a great idea. So make sure you guys get over there, Jaded Gym Shop. We are going to make sure you guys help me and Rochelle pick out our next project. And we're gonna do a cross stitch conversion and we're gonna convert something wonderful, something beautiful. And yeah, and true to her name, I'm pretty sure you guys are going to get the bling effect. And it's the right time of the year to do it because we're coming into my collab with Honey Bunny. You guys know her as DP Addiction Adventures, J Rob herself. We do kick off the new year with the hashtag blinging in the new year. That's going to be for 2024. We will be doing giveaway items. We do have some sponsors, and we do have that retreat. That I want to say retreat. It must be on my mind. We do have that a pen exclusive for blinging in the new year. It was really a big hit last year, and I'm already starting to get people behind the scenes messaging me and saying, "Hey, are you gonna? I'm really gonna buy one and things." So I do a lot of work from Messenger. I really do. I'm not over here making thousands of dollars, but I do make, just a couple hundred, and it's behind the scenes in my spare time. And you guys really are amazing. You watch or you talk about it or you show it. Um, and I just have, just steady small business, coming in, and I appreciate that. Everybody who bought from me at the retreat, you guys were stellar. You gave me back some mojo. I really appreciate that. Love your pins. Oh, thank you. I was not there at all to sell. Rochelle will tell you. Someone was like, was a lot of cross stitchers, and the cross stitchers were like, I want to try that diamond painting. I want to try. So what they did when they were trying the diamond painting, they were opening the kits that everything, we're getting the swag in our bags and things like that. And so they're kitting up and they're talking and they're like, okay, yeah. So hold on, after like a couple of hours, maybe 2 hours having fun, they got hit with the same thing we get hit with, our wrists and stuff. They were trying. I, I don't know what I did. I did something wrong. I locked this up for good. So they got hit with our wrists, and keep in mind, because they were switching over from cross stitch to diamond painting, just trying out the kits. We have some great kits in our swag bag. This is what they were diamond painting with. So you guys know that holding this for hours, your hand just cramps up. And then this effect right here on your wrist, it's a lot. And so a lot of people, they go out and they buy, the $30. I have a ton of them. I love my pen collection. And even though I make pens, I still buy pens. My challenge is a cross stitch conversion and then a cross stitch the pattern. Ooh, she putting it to me now. And so because they were just new and they were using that pen and their wrist and stuff was getting tight, I had pins because I keep them in my bag. When I normally go to a retreat, that's what I do. I plan to sell a few, but I didn't plan to sell a few, and I did have them still all bagged up, all ready to go. And as people were trying out diamond painting, they were like, "Oh, I need some this." And so they were buying my pins that were already packaged, already bagged up, ready to go. And they were able to switch over and they're like, "Oh, I really like this." So obviously, as one person had the pin, it's ergonomic, it is designed to help ease because we all we pluck. And so it's designed to help and it also cradles your fingers. So it does give you just a lot more comfort. You can get the same thing from the big acrylic, the hand turn pins. Those are comfortable as well. It just doesn't hit the pocket as hard as those pins. That's all. And so what exactly occurred was people were buying, and I was like, oh my goodness. Girl, those minis, we go big. Yeah. Not me, boxed up and ready to bring to Crashly. You gonna give your minis to Crashly? She'll probably take them. I tell you, she fell in love with miniatures, and I'm still trying to. Her and Brandy, they're the only two still doing them. Uh, Rhonda says, "Yay! Glad they got your pins. They did." And I was like in so much heaven. So I was like, goodness. And it was really shocking. I had one person, she bought two, and I had another person. Not only did she buy a pen, but she actually ended up tipping me. I was like, this is way too much. I would never charge this. She was like, that's your tip. Was there and I appreciated it. And she was supporting the business, but I was like, this is way too much. I would never charge this for my pens. But it was a lot of support and love, and I appreciate it. Yes, go get the DB conversion. I have it. So you have a Jaded Gem Shop already. Okay. Look at you. Okay. So then that means when you guys go to Everything Diamond Painting and you're shopping for us and you're looking at all these different cross stitch conversion kits, make sure that you're posting hashtag Princess Tia on Everything Diamond Painting so that we can look. And she wants to not only do a conversion, but then she wants to cross stitch that conversion. That's going to be an awesome project. We're going to see if we can, are we doing something that's, festive? Or are we going to do something cute? I will do cute all day. Fantasy, gorgeous array of colors. Or are we going to keep with the spirit? Now, the last cross stitch project that I did with Billy, he had me doing. He had me doing fractionals, back stitching. And I'm like, Billy, we can't just make some X's and O's. So, yeah, let's see what you guys come up with in the community. Post this week. And then obviously, when I come back next week, it's going to be so interesting to be able to share what you guys thought were great ideas. Then I'll pitch them to Rochelle and let Rochelle let me know. Hey, what happened? Did we get? So we'll go from there. But that's my time. I did go about 20 minutes over. I want to thank you guys for coming out. I know it's late. I know it's, a few hours ahead of me. It's 9 here, so it's got to at least be midnight where Rochelle is. She don't sleep. She don't get no sleep. I had intentions on doing Eden by Dakota, but I don't see it on the site. She works with must have gone away with it. I wanted that Eden so terribly bad, but then now they don't have the conversion either. Oh, hand pink waving. Night, night, friends. Night, Adrena. Make sure you come back. I'm here Wednesday nights. I normally start at 7, which is 10 Eastern time, but I've been having some difficulty because I'm back doing my own mama duties. I'm cooking, cleaning, cooking, cleaning. And so it pushes my time back, especially when I get off. But I still jumped on and I had a lot of fun. I got to show you guys some fun, exciting purchases that I was able to make this last week. And I'm going to keep going because I love diamond painting and I love playing with my clay. So I will see you guys next week. Don't forget to hit up everything diamond painting. Show me those cross stitch conversion kits that you think will be an awesome idea, and then post up hashtag Princess Tia so I can come in and Rochelle can go in and we can see what you guys think would be awesome ideas. I will put the notifications on now. Glad I found you tonight to know the schedule. I'm a wife and stepmom too, so oof, I hear that. Constantly busy, right? Nighty night. Night all. You guys have a great evening. Thank you for coming out. Bye. Make sure you guys say bye to my buddy. Look at him. He's so alone there in the corner on my luggage. My luggage is ready. It's ready. I only have one side, the green side, I keep my crafts on. The pink side, it's empty. That's where I put my clothes. But my luggage is always ready. That's my cross stitch bag on the floor beside it.